Russia bans 963 Americans, including Biden and Harris. But not Trump.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russia is permanently banning nearly 1,000 Americans, including President Biden and Vice President Harris, from entering the country in response to the United States' support of Ukraine and the historic sanctions facing Moscow nearly 3 months into its invasion. On Saturday, the Russian Foreign Ministry published the list of 963 Americans barred from entering Russia, a largely symbolic move featuring a wide-ranging collection of Biden administration members, Republicans, tech executives, journalists, lawmakers who have died, regular U.S. citizens and even actor Morgan Freeman. The list of banned Americans was released at a time when Russia is continuing intense shelling of Severodonetsk, the easternmost city under Ukraine's control, which looks set to be the war's next major battlefield. After the United States and other countries imposed historic sanctions on Russia because of the invasion, Americans remain stalwart in their support for Ukraine, with a large, bipartisan majority favoring increased sanctions against Russia and most also backing military and humanitarian support for Ukrainians, according to a Washington Post-ABC News poll earlier this month. Russia announced its own sanctions against the United States in March, barring Biden and other administration officials from the country. American journalists barred by Russia include George Stephanopoulos of ABC News, Susan Glasser of The New Yorker, Bret Stephens of The New York Times and Bianna Golodryga of CNN. No journalists or hosts from Fox News were banned by Russia on Saturday, according to the list. The Russian Foreign Ministry noted in his entry that Freeman made the stop list because in 2017 he recorded a video message accusing Russia of conspiring against the United States and calling for a fight against our country. Freeman spoke out against Russia in a video from a group that sought to raise awareness about Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election.
This post received a score of 88,000, with an upvote ratio of 71%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm having a barbecue next Sunday. Putin is not invited.
Can the rest of us attend?
Yes, except Greg. Fuck Greg. He knows what he did.
Man, WTF.
You know what you did.
Was it this?
That is amazing.
He's trying to create divide and conspiracies, that's like his whole play since early 2010s and I bet it will work like a charm.
Oh, this shit bean's happening since 1950.
Yeah, they just never had a friend in the White House to help him like he did.
One interpretation is that Trump is a favored Russian asset, and they don't want to punish him. Another is that Putin is a master troll, whose objective is to create divisions in U.S. society. Sanctioning individual U.S. politicians is a gesture that doesn't have any real impact. Pretending to give Republicans special treatment, however, could pay giant dividends in terms of creating chaos and hardening the lines between the two sides in American politics.
Well, it definitely works. Now and then news outlets remember to say that Russians are manipulating American sentiment and division, but they mostly only remember when trashing Facebook.
Given how Putin is reportedly annoyed by Trump's stupidity and big mouth, I'd guess it's the division of a whole country that Putin wants to achieve more than anything. KGB was able to accomplish more for their overlords if they were able to foster domestic infighting. As for the people around Trump, well, I'm guessing it's because they are assets.
Just a tag on for readers. This site stopped updating last year, but it has a decent interactive history of Trump's Russian connections going back to 1984 with the first documented case of a Russian mobster buying a condo from him. From the 1970s until mid-2013 you're like, this isn't too bad. Probably normal business for a sleazeball. Then mid-2013 until the end, it's like an explosion of activity and bi-weekly interactions with one Russian or another. Crazy when it's all laid out like this.
White House Surkov Media.
Edit. Looked more into it. Is almost 100% to stoke flames for the most part, and they even copy-pasted old bands. Rand Paul wasn't included because he's an actual Russian assist. Edit. Wow, I've said plenty of unpopular things on different subreddits, but goddamn Rand Simps are the first time I got private DMS about my comments. Edit. Why the hell is Morgan Freeman there? Is it because of his last name?
Thank you. This is exactly what I was going to ask. If the Obamas aren't on it either, then this isn't evidence of anything.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes. and any paraphrasing was performed by SMMRY.com, without any human intervention.